on my faith is showing up in him, keeping that plane up. I don't know what it is. But I can talk clearly to him. And I said, now you got to give me something to say. He said, let's start with how you feel. I said, I'm angry. I said, I'm angry for a whole lot of reasons if we're going to be honest about it. I'm angry because this is the third time in 10 years. Within the space of 10 years, probably shorter than that I have to do the eulogy of one of my children in ministry. Though Harvey had been preaching, but he had came. And let me just incidentally say this because a lot of Word Nation don't know this. Harvey came to Word Assembly before it was Word. He came when it was Grady Emmanuel. I met Harvey in 96. He was preaching and doing his thing. He came back when we became Word Assembly. But Harvey and I have been rolling for each other a long time. We go places and they say we were the number 10. And if you knew Harvey took everything and made it here. He said, Doc, that just means we're a dime piece. and so I'm angry. I've got these mixed emotions. And then when you get angry and you got mixed emotions, one of the harmful things, and Pastor Anderson picked me up from the airport today, and he made this statement. I thought it was so well said that I put it right in the message. He said, you've got to be careful when you start answering your own questions. And so I'm telling God I'm angry, and I'm telling God how I feel, and I'm asking him now, you got to give me some answers. For my anger, you've got to give me some answers. Now, I know that's a problem for some people because we were taught and trained theologically that you never ask God a question. Well, I come back to report to you that's bad teaching because we can have the right and the responsibility to ask God a question. Let me tell you why I know we can ask him a question. First of all, the Bible records people that he used asking him questions. Moses asked why me. Jonah asked why Nineveh. And then Jesus on the cross asked the question. Now, if Jesus asks a question and he's my example, I can ask a question. The problem is, can I ask a question? The problem is, can I handle the answer? And the truth of the matter is, I think this is a good time for us, just we all family turn to and say, we just family, we family. I think it's a good opportunity for us just to relax and become comfortable because he gave me the answer. 30,000 feet in the air. He says, you want to know what this is about? You want to know what your assignment is today? I know you got your little message how you want to work with Harv and talk about some experiences and all of that kind of stuff. But you really want to know what your assignment is today? It is to give the answer to those who are wondering what death is all about. What is this? And if I had to give it a title, I would title this sermon, It Is What It Is. But what is it? It is what it is, but what is it? Come on. I'm not the only one who's got questions. We're here with Harvey, but just in a few days, another pastor here in San Francisco, Larry DeTon, just went on to be with the Lord. What's really going on? What is the Lord trying to teach us? And immediately when he started working that way, my mind started looking toward eschatology. I started thinking about the end times and seeing how our government is just going all over the place. And I started looking at stuff there on the planet. God said, no, that's not what I want you to focus on. I said, no, but maybe that's the sign of the time. He said, son, don't waste time trying to preach against the inevitable. If y'all would ever get comfortable with the fact that it's going to end, and everything that is happening is supposed to happen, we're fighting the wrong battle. We're trying to stop sin when we should be showing a Savior. You didn't know that? Because that's the only thing that can stop sin is when you see a Savior. message you got for us in this? And some 30,000 feet in the air. He brought to mind an old passage that I've preached before, but I believe is my assignment today. On my bud's homegoing celebration. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27 is the answer to this. Is what it is. But what is it? The Hebrew writer is writing this letter, and he's writing this letter to confirm and to authenticate the reality and the sufficiency of Jesus Christ. He's letting his readers know, listen, that the Jesus that you have is the right one. He's greater than the angels that you've learned about. He's greater than the Old Testament patriarchs and prophets. He is the one. He starts arguing how the sufficiency of his sacrifice was a once and one time for all sacrifice. And I don't know about you, but that's exciting news to know that Jesus Christ paid the price for my sin one time. That he didn't have to go back to Calvary 3 and 4 times, but one time. And the Bible talks about us crucifying him afresh, but that's not us putting him back on the cross. That's us not relying on the sufficiency and the power that the blood brings about in a life that is accepted and washed in, and how it can be lived changed. So he talks about now Jesus Christ being a sufficient one. And he throws this statement in as a comparison, or as an analogy or a window for us to look through. To see how Jesus' death just had to be one time. But it's the picture he paints for us that is amazing. He's talking about Jesus, but look at the words he's using to describe what Jesus has done. He says, just like Jesus has died once, and that was good, he says, it's appointed unto man once to die. And then the judgment. James, you help me. I was struggling up into my seat with message I would preach, but when you said what you said, the Lord says, I don't need to confirm nothing else. Do what I said. Amen. And here's what he says to us today. It is what it is, but what is it? It is time for us to recognize 3 things that oftentimes we overlook. But if we would focus on them, I promise you, every relationship we got would be enhanced. And if there's anything this man taught us, it's taught us to love people regardless of what they do. Oh, come on here. He's taught us that. Watch this now. He says, it's appointed unto man once to die. Now, dying is the verb in the text. It's where the weight hangs at. And he describes 3 things about dying. The first one, he says, it's an appointment. Now, when I read appointment, I was kind of somewhat a little bit excited when I just read the passage, because I figured is that if that is an appointment, then I could cancel. Or if it's an appointment, I can push it back. But there's a difference between what the Bible says and what the Bible means. And when you look at that word appointment in the Greek, it means, watch this, that is, watch this, something that everybody's going to have to experience. But it does not give the time. Here's my first point. This teaches us today, whether you want to embrace it or not, sometimes truth just stares you right in the face and you can't help but to look at it. Harvest transition teaches us today that death can happen at any time. Why? Let's think about that.
Yeah.
Pastor Curtis, let's think about that.
Yeah.
At any time. Which means it could happen today. Thank you, quiet. Right now. They left to go to LA. Got away for a few days. Hobbs got plans. When he gets back, he's got things he's getting ready to do. Things are looking promising on the next assignment. God is maturing and developing him. And it did not look like that was on the radar. God told me 30,000 feet in the air today to share with his people. It is time for us not to take time and life for granted. Because we used to say you here today and gone tomorrow. But you can be here today and gone today. Can I tell you what the Lord really told me to tell you? That listen, you better live on purpose because you can die on accident. I know you're part of the theology that think God calls your number. Baby, God don't take life. He receives life. That has a date, and watch this, you don't know when it is. And so you worried about what you fit to do. You making excuses about what you ain't gonna do. You walk around thinking about how old you are. I preached this week for a man who is 60 years old but got the body of a 30-year-old. And I said, how you doing, Doc? He said, because I'm focusing more on living than I am on dying. And I don't know who I came to talk to this morning, but Harvey called us here to tell us on his homegoing celebration. You better enjoy life while you got it, because you don't know when it's going to end. That ain't at the funeral, but that's real. It's appointed. Repeat after me. It can happen at any time. And what keeps you from pursuing a dream? What keeps you from going to the next level? What keeps you from getting back in school? What keeps you from doing what it is you can do to progress your life? If you're thinking, watch this, that you've got time, the answer is you don't know how much time you got. And while you're wasting your life not trying to live, that's what Harvey teaches us. Harvey teaches us that that can happen at any time. Turn to your neighbor and say, I mean any time. You can be living high on the hog that can knock at rich people's doors. You can be down in the valley that can come where you are. Whoa, you can be as healthy as an ox. But good health is not divorced from dying. Teaches us that death can happen anytime. Now I got a problem here. Because not only does he teaches us that it can happen at any time, he says it's appointed unto man. Anthropos in the Greek, which means this dying business can happen at any time and to anyone. Wait a minute. It can happen at any time So I don't know when it's going to happen. And then, Merv, I don't know who it's going to happen to. Harv teaches us that it can happen at any time. But it also can happen to anyone, which means, is it really worth not reconciling? No. Harv is a preacher. Harv brought us here. We here to celebrate his life. And you don't just celebrate his life by talking about him. You celebrate his life by teaching what he taught. And one of the things he showed us is that you don't know who. That's your sister. That's your brother. That's your girl from way back. Y'all go back like Cadillac seats. Come on, y'all sung in the choir. Y'all went around traveling choirs together. And after church, y'all go to dinners and talk about people. That's your girl. And now you let something that happened stand between you. And you both declare that you know Jesus Christ. You both declare that you've been washed in the blood of the Lamb. Well, the Lord brought you here today at Harvest Service to tell you, you don't know who's going to be next. And you don't want to live with regret. It's best you get that straight today. I heard him in the air and said, because you don't know. And this is what I thought about. I thought about Saturday. Harvey called me. I'm in the middle of a conversation and I pressed the red button. I didn't know that would have been the last time I talked to him. Teaches us. I don't know who I'm talking to, but there is somebody here that ego has gripped your heart. Psychologically right now you got a barrier up against your mind, because even as I'm speaking, that name pops up in your head. Even as I'm speaking, you can sense God leading you to who you need to call, who you need to get it straight with, who you need to forgive, or who needs to be forgiven by you, because God says you don't know who. I know it's not a pastoral funeral. Gary told me he never wanted the pastor. I wonder that's why he never rushed me. I was wondering what was going on. Harvey teaches us that we don't know when. We don't know who. Turn your name to neighbor. Now I'm going to say this funny, but I'm telling the truth. It may be you. Fred had already talked about he gonna see Harvey soon. You know what I'm saying? So I said, Lord, is that the assignment? Yeah. To tell my people who are at the service that this here is a message to y'all that death is real. And that you don't know when. And you don't know who. So whatever petty issues you got. Dang petty, I was hurt. Get over it. Whatever issues you got. I ain't got nobody here to help me. You see, let me tell you something. You will never heal from your hurt if you're not willing to heal. The problem is, watch this, every time we rehearse it, we nurse it. But what you ought to do is disperse it and use this stuff. We'll talk till I use this stuff. So you don't know who. Yeah. You don't know who. Now I'm finished. That's it. We're going to get on. But that ain't the end of the text. You don't know who. You don't know when. You don't know who. And you don't know what.
Drop it, Bishop. Drop it.
Because the text says,
Come on, Bishop.
after this dying happens, then the judgment. And there's no conclusion in the text on what happens after the judgment. So it's just what? Now I know theologically when we look at the great white throne and then we see that the judgment seat of Christ, I got that. I got theologically the great white throne. For those who have not seen Jesus Christ, they will stand before God. And the question would be, what did you do with Jesus? Those of us who will stand at the judgment seat of Christ, the question would be, what did you do not with Jesus, but what did you do for Jesus? I got that. I got that. But it's a deeper meaning here. Because remember now, he's not using this as a prescription, but rather as a description. So he's leaving the reality up to us. Because in Christ's death, dying once, we knew the outcome, it was a resurrection. But our dying, he says, there's a judgment. And now I got scared then. Because for a minute, I looked at myself through my own eyes.
Come on, Bishop.
And what disturbed me about that part of the text, Adam, is that a judgment means there's a judge. And I got scared. Because the judge that's down here has power. But it's only based upon laws and evidence. And sometimes that can be laws manipulated, evidence suppressed. So I can deal with a human judge because I've got some wiggle room. But the judge he's talking about is a God who knows everything. Which means I can't hide nothing from him. Which means he knows every wrong thing I did. He knows every bad thought I had. He knows every time I misbehaved. He knows every time I planned sin and carried sin out. He knows when I wanted to sin and couldn't sin and got mad because I couldn't. He knows everything. I wish I had some real people here. He knows everything. So I got scared. And then he brought my mind back to Hall. I said, Hall, help me with this, bud. Because on Sunday nights, or Monday morning, somewhere between the night and the morning, I was going to get a call from Hall, and Hall was going to critique me on how that sermon went that day. He was good, Doc, but it's a little too long. You got to keep on wanting for more. And so I said, Hall, I'm in a plane now. I'm trying to redo this thing, man. And God has commissioned me to speak at that ink. You don't know who, and you don't know when, and you don't know what. Tell me, what's the answer here? Yeah, I can hear him saying, Clyde. Everybody in their right mind knows that when you go before a judge, you better take you a lawyer. Oh, when I die, I don't know when, but when I die, I do know this. I stand before the judge, but I won't be by myself. I'll have a lawyer. Do I have a witness? Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I know you don't like it, and you don't want to hear it, but tell them, neighbor, one of these days, you're going to have to leave here. One of these days, you're going to have to cross the other side. But it is good to know that you won't me myself. Do I have a witness?